An unusual story in Venice where a contractor built a solar panel canopy in the wrong area, and it's caused a huge debate around City Hall. More on this now from our Christopher Brantley.
Well, Ray, it is certainly an interesting story, that's for sure. It started when we asked city engineer Kathleen Whedon to meet us for an interview next to the canopy. It was then Whedon realized something was wrong. When the Venice City Council originally approved construction for the solar canopy to be built, the benefits were obvious. Florida Power and Light approached the city for the project. After thinking about where it should go, it ended up at the Venice Community Center. At first, neighbors didn't seem to really have a problem with the idea, but that was before a major issue was discovered. Turns out the structure is supposed to be built here, and how it ended up 30 feet in the other direction, well, that's a story in and of itself.
When I came out to the site to meet with you the last time, as a matter of fact, I went back and reviewed the files because it appeared to me that it wasn't in the location that we had previously approved.
Apparently, the original site inspector read the plans upside down, thus marking the wrong area for the contractors to build. That has been the foundation for which the neighbors nearby have built their opposition.
I've owned that home for 27 years, raised 2 kids here.
What do you think about this solar array?
It's obscene. It doesn't belong here. That's how I feel.
Neighbors like Steve Kimsom argue the structure should have been built somewhere else entirely. He suggested Venice's sports complex, Wellfield Park.
We'd like it moved because it's unsightly and it's not fitting with the architecture of the community.
But moving it isn't as easy as it may seem. The Venice City Council has decided it must go, and that will cost FPL $160,000. And as you can imagine, FPL doesn't want to pay that. They had asked neighbors if they would be okay with vegetation planted to block the view, but that idea didn't take root. Through a chain of emails, we discovered that FPL had requested off-the-record meetings with individual council members, further escalating Kimson's concern.
That's the kind of thing that could lead to funny business, and it makes people, taxpayers and voters, nervous.
We asked Venice Mayor John Hollick if private meetings on such a contested topic are appropriate.
It's absolutely appropriate. If one of the residents made a request to meet with me one-on-one, there is nothing in the sunshine law that says you have to do that in the sunshine.
Because those meetings were off the record, there is no recording for what took place. For its part, FPL says it has been working diligently to find common ground with residents. But the neighbors are serious. They don't want this here. And FPL is serious. They don't want to pay to remove it. But the city council has been serious. It has to go. And in a long meeting last night, the Venice City Council did decide FPL must remove the structure from the wrong location. FPL could rebuild it in the correct location. But what happens next is anyone's guess, right?
What a story.